Well, I was feeding the cows and it looks like my front spindle broke on the left side. Tractor's right down into the mud. I'm going to get the high lift and lift it up. But yeah, it's about time to change those. Well, since my little tractor's down because of the front end there, I got my other tractor ready to go. I have another spear that I can put on it, which I did, to feed round bales. So we're all set to go. Well, over here by the silage mound, I lift the tractor up out of the mud, at least the front end. And what I noticed is the spindle is not broke. Look at that. I got it up on a stand. And what happened was the cotter pin broke right here and my nut came undone. And the wheel fell off. So I'm glad. I got to clean this up. This is a mess. But I'm glad the spindle didn't break. So I found my bearings in the mud. Okay. And I'm going to try to clean them up. They got packed with dirt. So, and I also found the seal. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come over here. I got to pull the hub off of the rim. And I'm going to flip this over and show you. There's the hub. And it looks like it's okay, but I got a lot of cleaning to do. So that's what I got to do next, is take that off. There's the hub. So, yeah, it looks like it's okay. I just got to do some major cleaning. All right, we got the hub all cleaned up, got grease on it. Now I got these bearings here. I'm going to pack these bearings with grease. So I need a little bit more on here. Got to get grease nice and good right in the cracks there. Work it a little bit. These are the bearings I found on the ground. So we cleaned them up and they still look good, so we're going to use them. Got to get some more grease on there. Okay. All right. That's looking pretty good. Okay, we got that one greased up. Now, we had grease on this one. That looks pretty good. Make sure it spins good. Okay. All right, now what we want to do is we want to put the inner bearing in. Right in there like that. All right. Seat that nice. Okay, now we're ready to put the hub on. And then we'll put the outer bearing in. But first we also have to, you can't forget about the seal. This seal's the same seal that was on there, and we found it in the mud. So this has to go on first. So you can see here, I greased the spindle. Whoop. I greased the spindle all up, cleaned it up. Okay, got grease on there. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, we need to, can't forget about this. There we go. That's the seal which keeps stuff from getting in on your bearing. So I'm going to put this on just like that. Okay, now we're going to put the outer bearing in. Okay, so we're going to shove that in there like that. All right, make sure it's greased up good. Okay, I've got this nut. It's a different kind of nut that I normally use. I'm going to try it, but you can see the indentations around. There's 3 of them. And what that's going to do is pinch to the threads. So it's going to be like sort of a lock nut. And if I can get it past that hole there where the cotter pin goes, I'll also stick a cotter pin in there. So this thing can't come out. So let's see what we can do. Now it's going to be tight now. Okay, I'm going to have to get my wrench. Right there's the hole. I need to go a little bit further. And it's tightening against the threads with those dents that are on the nut. So it's locking pretty good. Okay, that's a little bit too tight. You want that to spin a little bit. So I'm going to back off just a little bit. There we go. There we go. That feels pretty good. Got a little tension on there. Okay. Now we need to get our cotter pin in that hole so that this nut doesn't back out. But it's locked in there pretty good. It's always fun working in the mud like this, but now I can at least move the tractor. I got the hub on, the tires on, got the bearings in, got a cotter pin in there. The most important thing now that I need is a dust cap. If that dust cap falls off and you get dirt in there and water, you're in trouble. So that's one thing that I couldn't find in the mud. I found everything else. So, all right, we're ready to roll. Well, that's just some of the things that could happen on the farm. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Until next time, thanks for watching. Just making it.